This roof got into an argument with a tree branch, and the tree branch won. I was trimming one of our trees today, and a branch snagged on another tree on the way down after being cut, and punctured a hole through my shingles and broke the OSB underneath. This is also above my garage, so not in a living space. What is the right course of action to fixing this? Kerosene and a light. No, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. Oh, there's the hole. It looks probably about a couple inches wide. You can probably fit 2 or 3 fingers in there. Not the biggest thing in the world. There it is, the almighty pit of Sarlacc. Well, here's what you're gonna do. There's an easy way and there's a right way. The best course of action would be to replace at least 4 feet of that plywood, so a 4 foot by 4 foot section. And even better would be to replace the 4 by 8 sheet of plywood of OSB. Is that really necessary? No. Realistically, what you can do, because that hole is so small, you're gonna want to pull up about 3 shingles there, okay? And that's a pretty simple procedure. You'll remove the nails, go into break the shingles, and that's going to be the tricky part right there, is breaking the shingles open to get into the nails, because nowadays the adhesives are so good that you might end up tearing up more shingles than you need to replace, and then having to replace more. It is just a pain in the butt. If you're lucky and you can get them to come apart nice and easy, then hoo-yah. You might try a little bit of a heat gun. Don't go crazy and warm them up. They'll come apart a little bit easier sometimes. But I would go ahead and pull those shingles, then get a small piece of metal. An 8 by 8 piece of step flashing will be sufficient. Flatten it out. Get that little ridge out of it. I'm a little crazy, so I would round off the corners and then screw it down, nail it down, whatever you want to do over the hole, okay? And you could, because if it's at the bottom of the house in the eaving, the area where there should be ice and water shield, you could cover it again with a piece of ice and water shield. You could seal underneath of it before you put it down. Whatever you want to do. If you're not in snow country, I wouldn't get too worked up about it. But we really just want to put a little bit of strength back over that hole, and that's what the piece of metal will do. Put the new shingles in, life goes on. That is the simplest and easiest fix. And if you don't feel like doing it, you should be able to find somebody to come and do it for $100, $150. Maybe a little bit more if you don't have some shingles on hand. You'll need to pick up a bundle of shingles because you're going to need to replace a few of them. Not a difficult repair. That's the simplest way to go. And in the meantime, if you need to get in there and get it fixed, until you can get someone to come and take care of it for you, what you'll do is get a piece of metal, and you're going to break it. You're going to get a hole. You're going to separate these 2 shingles right here above the hole. Slide it up under there so it'll cover the hole. Don't put any nails or maybe 1 nail. I mean, this is Band-Aid. This is just Band-Aid to keep it from getting water in your house until you can get it fixed professionally soon. But you can put a piece of metal over it, but just make sure it's tucked up under the shingle, and that should keep you dry for a temporary amount of time. This is very temporary. But not too bad. Not too bad.